Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go.
Beat Money.
A pre recorded program.
Beat Money.
My name is Kazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. This is a pre recorded show. A pre recorded show. It's 11:31 p.m. here Central Time. Here on the Gulf Coast, we're sitting at 66 degrees on a mostly clear evening. Some rain is expected, but not much. Always, for any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kazon@gmail.com. That'll be kazon@gmail.com.
Beat Money.
Any perks, rewards, cups of coffee, I don't know, because you can, you want to, you did, you will. You can hit it at $ Kazon Senior. That'll be KAAZON, capital S, little R. $ Kazon Senior. Because we must, I do repeat, we must follow the law like anyone else. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. That is the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. We do want to focus on teaching, scholarship. This all takes research. Some of it is news. You're always welcome to comment. You're always welcome to criticism. You have to be tough to do this type of work.
Beat Money.
A pre-recorded show. I must speed things up. Again, I must speed some things up, but I still want to get it out to you. Any comments left, I repeat, I will respond and/or react. Most certainly. last time we met, we had testimony from Sister Shirley. Before and during. I can only imagine that probably, and it's still going on too, by the way. But for her part, after such a, I don't know, I will call it a glorious life, to be up close to your 70s and you're caught up with a spouse that is alleged, I repeat, alleged to been done did the most. We are gathered here today in holy matrimony. Mm-hmm.
Beat money.
Testimony the last time we were here was given by Sister Shirley Strawberry. She said she loved he, and Dre lied on the man and said he didn't love she. Now imagine that. English was not my major. History was. I'm a historian, not an English major. I would be the last one to be teaching English Comp 1 or 2. You do understand, huh? Mm-hmm. But on a more serious note, as I've already stated, Shirley gave the last testimony. We might tap in on one or two more, maybe not, or as needed. Now we're going to slide into the fiasco. Nesto, Sonya, Dion, Dre, Lamont, and special guest, Miss Infamous Sylvia. You do understand. That would be the subject matter. That will be in the case in chief. That will be in the closing arguments. Let us continue.
Beat money.
Shout out the phone calls from prison. I said, shout out the phone calls from prison for providing us with this material we can study, conjecture, comment, criticize, just the word. She and he, or he and she. I think the name was Shay, I think. Either or, shout out the phone calls from prison. Very, 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 very high level material. Shout out the phone calls from prison. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you already have not. Share this with those of them you deem necessary. Here, as you notice, Sonya has not or cannot be using legalese. No, I'm not a lawyer. No, I'm not an attorney. Yes, I'm fully aware that ignorance of the law is no excuse. I always have the right to remain silent. Because if I do talk, anything I say or do for that matter could and will most likely be used against me in any standing court of the law. A law can be as simple as what goes up must come down. You understand? Also, we'll be sure to try to wrap our head around the short young lady dressed out in what appears to me to be all black, hair pulled back, with a tail. Whether it's a pony, horse, mule, donkey, or fill in the blank. At the back of her head. Body slightly looks like shifting to the hard right there in the middle of a courtroom. Stands, Nestos, top 35 plus 10 years. You will not, I repeat, will not get anywhere by adding them. You will get kicked out. You cannot add 35 plus 10 and come talking about no 45. That's not what's on the record. That's not what was stated. It was said 35, then 10 more, 10 less, or 10 within the 35 years of law experience. Never thus far, I'll say it again, never have I heard the sister use one legally, Latin, anything, even in the quest to save Nesto. I never heard her tell someone she needed something sua sponte. In other words, in English, soon as possible, right? But yet, 35 plus 10 equals about the same amount of time, give or take, Law and Order became on the telephone screen. I'm sorry, the television screens. I've heard her say, and you will hear her say, somewhere between now and the closing arguments, almost those very words out her own mouth. Nevertheless, I want to prepare myself to get ready to dive in. This is going to be helpful in the quest of me catching up because I can interact with the comments and answer questions right after the show and it gets out. Just because I'm trying to catch up, I will come back live here in a few days before I work on some other work that I think I'm going to take the advice from some of the Supreme Justices here at the K-Factor Court of perhaps starting another channel that you definitely will want to come and be a part of. I would make it for the babies, but you know your baby's best. I'll lay it out to you. You analyze it, and then you lay it out to the baby. Other than that, let's dive in.
She gonna make sure I'm good. I got to sit here, but something had to be let loose. It's gonna be my hand or your hand. So it looked like I had to die to let you live. That's the way I feel. You understand? You know what I'm saying? So for you to be approved and everything moves smoothly, you need to be moving smooth, and I had to be sacrificed. That's sacrifice. Yeah.
Wow, that's really deep.
That's what I.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
that's what I see. I mean, think about it.
Okay. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now that you've said that. Now that you've said that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. I had to be sacrificed so you can get what you need to move on. So that's what it is. So I have to accept that, and I'm cool with that because I said that. If I got to die, let you do what you got to do. I'm with all.
So, how I normally would handle this is I play the clip. I let you listen. I come back. I play the clip again. I give my commentary on it. Then normally what would happen is a question, an agreement, a disagreement, an objection, hand raise will get my attention. And then we might spend 20 minutes on just that particular clip. To avoid that, I'm going to operate off of playing the clip and then I'll give my commentary as I am now, or the point. All right, quick review. Nesto went to jail on July the 7th, 2022. Somewhere along the lines of September, maybe August, September, Sonya looks him up after they already had previously had a long distance relationship, mainly phone. I think we settled from Sonya's testimony, which I will present again, that they've seen each other 5 times, but they've talked to each other daily. There will be moments where we will go back to 2022. But this right here is a part of Sister Shirley's testimony. So Nesto leads into, and I might as well just kind of bring y'all on over. Sonya's not needed right at this second. There we go. There we go.
He gonna make sure I'm good. I got to sit here, but something had to be let loose. It's gonna be my hand or your hand. So it looked like I had to die to let you live. That's the way I feel.
Now, he's making some type of a biblical declaration here to his wife, trying to allege on to why he might be going through the situation that he's going to. He then leads on to saying,
You know what I'm saying? So for you to be approved and everything moves smoothly, you need to be moving smooth, and I had to be sacrificed. That's sacrifice here.
Wow, that's really deep.
now, it's hard for me to tell at that particular moment if that was really deep to Shirley. Could Nesto make an argument that there is more going on and then alleging that his wife is in on it? And under the circumstances, he has to be the one, as if there was a choice. But that he's the sacrifice. In other words, he's the sacrificial lamb, is what he's saying.
That's
Wow.
it's just,
Wow.
that's what I see. I mean, think about it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about it now that you've said that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it is. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. I had to be sacrificed so you can get what you need to move on. So that's what it is. So I have to accept that, and I'm cool with that because I said that. If I got to die, let you do what you got to do. I'm with all. He gonna make sure I'm good. I got to sit here, but something had to be let loose. It's gonna be my hand or your hand. So it looked like I had to die to let you live. That's the way I feel. You understand?
Oh, see, he just dealing within his feelings. And I can't lie, being behind bars will have you in your emotions. But this boy went to jail on July the 7th, 2022. He ain't been accused or alleged to been unalive anybody. But yet there are issues. See, it's not like, I'll tell you what, let's back up to this right here. Let's back up.
Stole $250,000 from her.
Hold on, Shirley. Start that over.
And you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you were in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or deny it. And anyway, now they're calling, they're still...
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. She didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam. And then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But,
Them
whatever.
folks are still trying to get at me for...
And you stole $250,000.
Now, we had to back up to 2022 because remember, he just was claiming he was the sacrifice. Okay. He was talking that in January of 2023. That came up a couple of months later. But to back up, I guess he assuming that she forgot what they originally had told her.
And you stole $250,000.
You stole $250,000. Okay.
From her. And
this was some woman was claiming. 250, that's $250,000. If we just dealing with just basic math, that's $250,000.
And she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you were in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or deny it.
You see, remember, I want you to keep in mind now, listen at Shirley and how she deals and handles herself. Go back and look at the last video, the last live I did. Pay attention to how Shirley carries herself on the phone, different from you know who when we get to her. Right now, we still working to Shirley and her goddamn on ex-husband, Nesto.
And anyway, now they're calling, they're still...
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who...
Don't be see, Shirley ain't with all that like that. She don't pop off at bubblegum like that.
Was she didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam. And then she said that an officer from Roswell Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back.
But then as we speed time up, We came to another situation. We was in January 2023. Nesto was talking about sacrifice. Then we went back to 2022 to make sure that Sister Shirley had or was made aware and was informing Nesto that other people were probing and asking questions and trying to confirm, and her being the good wife, she not trying to put your business out. Sister backed up against the wall. All right. We jump about 30 days later. This is how it went.
Oh,
Hello?
you working?
No, I'm not working.
Okay, well, happy Valentine's Day to you then.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, sorry I'm not there. Thought I was
It's
gonna be there.
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
So
That's
how you
life.
been? Yeah, that's life. Yeah, you're right. So how you been doing? I ain't talked to you in 2 weeks.
Feels like that. I've been fine. Just a little tired these last couple of days, but I'm okay. I'm
Oh,
alright.
okay. You get some rest over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh,
It's hard to rest because, I don't really have my furniture or a bed or chairs or anything. But, you make do. I got an air mattress, so I just put it in the middle of the floor and I'm sleeping on that.
I want you to keep this in mind because this is not actually a clip here. I'm going to go ahead and comment on this, and then we'll kind of you'll have the better picture of my angle, and then we'll branch off from here and dive into the jigginess. Sister on the air mattress. Honorable Shirley Strawberry. Ernest Nesto's wife. Big bad talking Ernest Nesto. Baller. Shot. Caller. Let's listen.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, the mom said you had
Well,
ordered furniture and all that. I said, well, okay, well, that ain't nothing new. He said you have bought all
oh,
type of stuff.
what?
Yeah.
No.
Shirley, like, what? We'll get to Lamont. Oh, yeah, we'll get to Lamont. We'll get to him. Lamont lying. Shirley, you wrapped around a bunch of liars.
Oh,
He said he was going over there to help you. He said, yeah, is that what he said? I said, okay.
well, yeah, no, I just had stuff from my office, a desk and a chair. Maybe that's what he means.
Oh,
And I was and he was telling me about somebody that could help me, but I just gave it to Tez when he came over here because I couldn't put it together. It was just too much. So I just bought one already made, already put
oh,
together. Yeah, because I
oh,
needed a chair and a desk.
okay. So they,
Yeah.
okay. Dang.
Mhm.
My wife sleeping on an air mattress. I never thought you'd be sleeping on an air mattress. You won't even sleep on the floor with me.
Well, at least you showed a little bit of sympathy. Some probably going to argue me down that you just sheer mention it. But yeah, sister says she's sleeping on the air mattress. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't have. I mean, I don't have a bed. What do you expect me to do?
And that dumbass, I, I, I don't understand the psychology of this laugh. Like maybe it's associated with if he feels uncomfortable, heard something, don't know what to say, he replace it with a laugh. Crazy.
Okay.
I was,
What?
I was trying to hold the truck out and not sell it or whatever until you got out, but I don't know if I'm going to be, I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to the attorney, so I don't know.
Okay, you done sold it already?
No, I haven't.
I mean, it's still over there at the Peep House?
Keep in mind, remember this date. This is Valentine's Day. Remember this date now. Well, you don't necessarily have to remember the date. I'm sorry. You don't have to necessarily remember the date. But the point I want you to remember is she hasn't talked to the lawyer. We're going to get to it. I want to just tap that back just a tad. Bear with me. Roll it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
My wife sleeping on an air mattress. I never thought you'd be sleeping on no air mattress. You want to sleep on the floor with me. Wow.
Well, I don't have. I mean, I don't have a bed. What do you expect me to do?
Just pay your money. He don't want you to talk to the lawyers. He don't want you to know nothing. He don't want you to see nothing. He don't want you to read nothing. He don't want you to call nothing. All he wants you to do is go into your account and pay your money. And I'm not talking about no $30, $40. I'm not talking about no $400 or $500. Your wife put almost $70,000, and to this day, December 19th, 2025, you are still waiting on a bond, waiting on a speedy trial. But the debt got stacked on you, though. It even goes for me. You have to be mindful of how you handle people, i.e., especially your wife. There's nothing funny about that. You think it's funny? All right, we'll see.
Okay.
I was trying to hold the truck out and not sell it or whatever until you got out, but I don't know if I'm going to be, I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to the attorney, so I don't know.
It's a reason you don't know, and he didn't want you talking to the attorneys, as I'm sure you later found out. You even said so.
Okay, you done sold it already?
No, I haven't.
I mean, it's still over there at the Peep House?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so what else you got going on?
I'm talking about he didn't. She said she's thinking about selling the truck. She basically trying to tell you that the money's getting low. She just told you she don't know what's going on. I dear Shirley the Strawberry said she don't know what's going on. And we're going to get to the bottom of why she don't know what's going on. We're gonna get to the bottom of that, buddy.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I need some money so I can buy some furniture and stuff. So I guess
Okay.
I'll just get a little bit at a time.
Well, that what's the name come out? I think the last day is like in March. So
What?
I think that the storage thing's over in March.
The
No,
what? Silver March?
the storage, the
It's
storage.
over in March?
In March, yeah, not February. You know, we moved for March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was
Well,
March 7, 8, something like that.
yeah, I just paid it, so.
But you can call. You can. Did you ever talk to the manager or anything?
Yeah, of course. Of
Okay.
course. Every month I talk to them, but I'll call them. And what about the car note? What day is that due on?
Which come out? To the truck?
Your truck, yeah. The truck.
10th. It should be read on every 10th.
Oh shoot. Okay. I'm over.
Yeah, every 10th. So you can call them. They'll give you a date or whatever. But you can call them.
Yeah, well this is
She just told you she's running out of money. She's considering and selling the truck, but she thinking about your monkey chump ass. Then you're pouring more bills back on her, the storage. Don't forget my truck note.
the 15th, so it's gonna, oh man.
Day 14.
Okay.
Day the 14th.
Oh, today's the 14th. 4 days.
You been
Yeah.
getting some sleep?
Yeah, I'm a day ahead, you know, 'cause of how we do stuff
Oh, okay.
at
So
the job. Yeah.
what you gonna do
Huh?
today? You sound exhausted.
Well, I am tired. You know, I told you I'm tired. This is a lot.
Okay, all right, Don. I understand. I got you.
Mhm.
Take it one day at
Yeah.
a time. So you enjoying your peace though? Where you at?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get used to it, but you know, I'm never comfortable.
I'm talking about that's your wife. You're supposed to be able to hear it in her voice if she's satisfied, if she has peace. You can't hear. This is being devastating on her. All right.
When everything is in disarray. I need my face to look a certain way, you know. I
Okay,
need it to look a certain way.
it's gonna come all the way. It's gonna come all the way with 1,000 for you.
Uh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So how are you holding up?
Well, I'm blessed. I got a wife to what I have. Uh,
You what?
I'm blessed to
You're
have a
blue?
wife that I have.
You blessed to have a wife that you have that has access to a little bit more money than the average sister out here working.
Oh, okay.
Listening to everybody else heard, I'm not that bad of a person. Yeah,
Mhm.
as a man for a woman, I guess. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of killing going on. For me, I'm just glad when I went to court now that I had somebody listen to me and see how I was set up. Nobody ever, you believe me. You told me that. You told me you believe
Mhm.
me. But it's like everybody else. But I ain't really had number 5 people I deal with anyway. But what I'm saying is that it was just hard to believe that I was telling the truth. Yeah.
Mhm.
So for it came out in court, and I was happy about
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah, I was happy about that. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
But I really couldn't tell you because really couldn't say nothing. But yeah,
Well, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
yeah. But I was happy.
Keep in mind, just make a little check mark there under how Shirley handle and carry herself, and nobody, maybe other than Nesto, was more stressed out in this moment and period in time than Shirley. but we gonna see if it stay that way.
Happy about that. So that
Mhm.
calmed me down a lot.
Okay.
But I'm getting amped up again because it's been 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Well, just you gotta keep I know it's how I feel when I get on the plane. You just have to calm yourself down. You got to read the word. That's what I do. I read the word. That's the only thing that calms me down.
Okay, well, I do keep in prayer what you tell me, and I
Mhm.
definitely understand what you're saying, and I do love you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't get you no flowers today, but I'm gonna get you a 1,000 flowers when I get out. So don't you worry.
I'm not worried. I'm
yeah,
not worried.
yeah, I'm gonna get you 1,000 of them things. So
Mhm.
thank you for believing in our marriage. Just a lot of people, they get married, they don't stay married long. Just as long as I ever been married. I've been with any one woman. So I appreciate that.
Well, you're my second husband. This is the longest I've ever been married. So.
That's right, Shirley. Let them know you done live too. Okay, you gotta check a monkey chump from time to time. They get the popping. You got a popper too, huh? Sometimes it's hard to out pop the popper. You dig?
Yeah, so I appreciate that. I definitely got to reward you for all the thick and thin you done been there for me and with me. I just want to say thank you again. I know I said a lot, but I'm saying it on the street too. But more than ever, you definitely proved to me and God that you definitely is my woman. So I thank you for that very, very much.
That's and y'all telling me that okay. This is how this brother these are the lines he used. This is how this brother talk. This is how he articulate. If you listen closely, and not even that close, you could almost hear an agenda. But then again, I guess you have to know what you're listening for.
So
You're welcome.
yeah, and I called you last time I talked to you. Cause and nigga Joe be talking shit to Shirley. I said, man, Shirley don't even talk to him. We talking, but I just be, he be listening to them niggas in L.A. That girl, and all them. How them people going to that beauty salon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't talk to him at all.
Well, what?
I don't know. I didn't know he was doing all of that. I don't talk to him at all.
Yeah, that's I'm talking about. That's where he get that from. He was
Yeah.
listening to them
Oh,
people.
okay.
At the beauty salon out there in L.A., out there with the girl
Mhm.
named, he was listening to that, and he get all defensive and shit. Yeah, that's all it was. I told him he had to
Yeah, and
calm.
I forget he's young. Yeah, he's
Oh, you
young.
forget?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. In his mind, I know what's going on. Y'all don't know, no MF don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's all that is. But like I had to
Mhm.
explain to him, I know my wife, she knows how to talk. She knows.
And you do not. It's a good thing she can. Because, sir, you cannot at all talk.
How
Mhm.
to MF talk. Now, she's
Mhm.
grown, and she know how to get
Mhm.
them off of her. She know how to do
Mhm.
that. You keep forgetting that part.
Well, I think it's petty too, dealing with what you're dealing with. It's just petty to even be talking about that kind of stuff.
Hear the maturity? Check. Mark. CM it. Check mark it. CM it.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm talking about the sister mature. That's a woman. Full-fledged woman. But we gonna see though. We gonna check some other things out. But keep in mind, that's a woman. She done told you to keep your shit together as you being her husband. She done gave you a no bullshit assessment, an account of what's going on. She didn't go to holler nothing. Baby, what's the matter? Nothing. She told you she tired. She could be stressing. And now he coming up with some old mumble jumble line of what Lamont said, Joe said. Man, this brother off the chain.
He chilies for us, and I said, man, listen, man, we good. Are you good?
You just trying to assure some shit. But I believe deep down inside, Sister Shirley won't never say. But by this time right here, I think going back to that January, she was on your ass, boy. There's other things going on. Right now, we just dealing with the Shirley part. Even on this day, there was more phone calls made. But this is the one between him and his wife. Imagine that.
Yeah, I said, now, you need to slow down and think about some other things yourself. You see how easy for me to get jammed up on something. You see that? So you got to watch yourself. You see who ain't going to be there who are. So it is what it is. You get your good woman, sit your head down. You still go deal with all the other people, but at the end of the day, they're going to stay or they're going to leave. So that's it. But I didn't know you was in asleep on the mattress, though. I thought you had you at least a bed to sleep in. That don't make you feel good.
No. Well, I wanted them to come and paint my.
And you shouldn't feel good. Your wife on a goddamn air mattress. I'll be throwing up. I'll be on the phone talking to some people that could take care of that. And I ain't even got shit. But I'll take care of that.
My bedroom too, because it was blue and I didn't want it that color. I just got it painted white.
Oh. Okay. Well, how's your little scooter doing? Is it doing okay?
Uh-oh. 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 CM. Check mark. CM it. Sister Shirley don't drive no scooter. I wonder who drives a scooter. We shall soon find out.
What?
I know that shit right. God dog. If you married, you know. I'm even willing, because I want to be fair. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. I want to be fair. I don't want to, I don't want to leave nobody out. Nobody. I'm even willing to throw common law marriage. I'll throw it in there. I'm not your pastor or rabbi. I'm not Rev. I'm not your pastor. I'm not here for that. Half of them don't even know nothing about that, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Nesto, Shirley don't drive no scooter, and neither have you ever, ever, I'm willing to bet, used the word scooter, scoot for that matter. Sister Shirley said, what? Let's see how he can play it off.
Your little car.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
I would like to give it to Sheridan, or, once I get another car.
You must be tired, for real.
I told you I was.
Y'all
She already. Never mind. Go ahead, Shirley, because you sure did.
work today?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She told you that too at the very beginning. It's almost like she's running a day in front. She was talking the 15th when it's actually the 14th. She a day in front of you. She 24 hours in front of you.
I'm trying to keep up. I can't keep up the hours. So much going on. So we saying about
Well,
this.
you don't know. You don't know because
That's right. He don't know. He don't know. He don't know shit, do he, Shirley?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's back on
Yeah.
that now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a while. What'd you say? How's what?
I say because it's back on that now. That means they're doing a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay.
Shout out the phone calls from prison.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, what time you be free later? I'll call you back later. I can get to the phone.
You can call me back.
Okay. So,
Yeah. You can call me back. It doesn't matter. I'll answer. Are you healthy? How's your health?
yeah, I'm straight for now. That I know of. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Just ready to get on out of here. I'm trying to keep my mind together and so I can get to working out. 'Cause it's hard to work out and do anything here. 'Cause they keep it so cold in here. It's just like how you don't like to be cold. That's how
Yeah.
it all
But you
day,
did some
every day.
cold.
Wow.
You did some cold shit though, bro. I'm gonna show and tell it too. You are. I forgot to tell the people. I don't put no words in nobody's mouth. How we doing this? They gonna say it out their own mouth. From birth to sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's good in a way. It's good because it's supposed to be good for you. But anyway, read the Bible, honey.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And unfortunately, Shirley, that phone call was there over. Those minutes go by fast, don't they? Even though these clips are a minute long, you see how long they actually can wind up being. Moving right along. And if you will, let's back up one more time. Let's go back to what would have been January the 31st. Get a load of this.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. You sound tired today.
I might be.
Okay. Thank you for sending the information and all that good stuff. I appreciate that. It really helped today. Did you talk to the lawyer?
Yes, but we're not going there. Yeah.
No, You feel that energy? Press a little bit more, Shirley. Because he is.
Huh?
No, I didn't talk to him, but no, I didn't talk to him.
Oh, okay. You said we not what now?
We're not going there.
Oh, for real?
For real, for real. FR, FR. Well, you tell him, Shirley. He might take it better from you.
Yeah.
Oh, something happened?
Hey.
Okay, I
Hey.
got you. Oh, I got you. Okay, all right. Okay, I understand. Oh,
And then that dumbass laugh.
my life. But
Now he married Jay. My life, my life, my life.
what I
Yeah.
tell you? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry.
I tell you what.
So how are you feeling?
Help him out, Shirley. Check Shirley out on these phones.
Man, that's the best lawyer I ever had. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. What did you look up?
We're not talking about the lawyer. You didn't want the. You know what? This might be a fine segue right here. You didn't want her talking to the lawyer, right?
Outside today? Was it sunny or raining, or it kind of was cloudy today, huh?
Yeah.
It's partly cloudy here too, Sister Shirley. It's partly cloudy here too. If I didn't hear a little few raindrops a while ago. Because remember, before we take off and go any further, Shirley meant this right here.
No, I got to start back renting. When you met me, I had my own apartment. I had a house. I had a car. I had all these things. Now I have nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I have nothing. So
Well,
I'm just saying,
I get it, man. I get it. That's what I'm saying. If you got to do what you got to do, I understand. I mean, I could just sit in here, fuck it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could just say fuck it, man, because it seems like I'm just being fucking set the fuck up, and nobody like they can't see the shit. It's simple. The shit is so fucking simple. Man, my own fucking lawyer said it. He said it.
but if the thing about it is that if people don't want to see it, they're not going to see it. If they don't want to see it, if they think they have a big fish in you, that's what they're going with. I got to start back renting. When you met me, I had my own apartment. I had a house.
She had an apartment. She had her own house.
I had a car.
She had her own car. In the final conclusion now, you're going to see why this part was so important in the closing argument. What is this thing doing? Okay, I'm going to have to cut that part out. Carry on.
I had all these things. Now I have nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I have nothing.
Sister don't have nothing. I know we going back and forth, and we're doing that for a reason. As you can see, this was January the 12th, 2023. The day after my man's and my second man's birthday. No Diddy. Them kinfolks, right?
So
Well,
I'm just saying,
I get it, man. I get it. That's what I'm saying. If you got to do what you got to do, I understand. I mean, I could
That
just sit in here, fuck it. I'm just gonna be honest.
that whole thing of do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand. There's a reason behind that. These are the areas right now that if Nesto was to look back on, if he remembers, he could go back and almost put a finger on where he went really, really wrong, in my opinion.
Which is, I just say fuck it, man, because it seems like I'm just being fucking set the fuck up, and nobody like they can't see the shit.
Now, when I'm bringing it in, because I like to be fair, I wasn't there and I don't know. Okay? I don't even have to play around with the word I believe. So believe means you don't know. You're just willing to accept something as truth or as to what happened. But in all sincerity, you do not know. But you will. I repeat, you will accept something. A news story, a book, a body of literature, folklore, mythology. You understand?
It's simple. The shit is so fucking simple.
It is. It really is kind of simple. But you got to understand, people make it complex, though. There's a lot of things that we be acting and performing inside of the complex bubble when you should pop it and just keep it simple.
Man, my own
But
fucking lawyer said it. He said it.
What your lawyer say?
but if the thing about it is that if people don't want to see it, they're not going to see it.
Absolutely. Listen, if that wasn't some top-notch advice, game, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, that was just some plain out truth right there.
If they don't want to see it, if they think they have a big fish in you, that's what they're going with.
And that's the end of that. That's what his wife told him. So the rest of it didn't really matter. Or did it? You'll soon tell me if you come across this. Because now that we heard a lot of testimony from Sister Shirley herself, and there's a lot of blanks in this, we're going to see if we can go fill in the blank a little bit. Bring some light to some things. Get some more testimony. We'll start with this.
I ain't worried about it.
I'm just saying how
This is
people
what they
mind.
kept trying to say. Well, you know, Dre's team, Shirley. I'm like, he's supposed to be. Why wouldn't he not be? I mean, that's his wife. He's never said anything bad about his wife. So why wouldn't he friend? This is what they're saying. He's like, when y'all was on the phone, I guess, talking about the wife and then what you had said and that's messing up your situation or whatever. And, you know, they was trying to say, Dre's team, Shirley. What they try, it's certain angles that groups do, right? So one angle is, you know, it'll never be you. It's always his wife. He don't love you. He don't want you. You know, he wants his wife. And Dre don't like you. Dre likes his wife. And I be sitting there like, I don't care about any of that. So y'all sound crazy because all I care about is him getting free. That's the focus. If he goes back to his wife, I don't give a respect on him. There's no pressure. I'm not doing this with the hopes of you better be with me. Like that's not how I'm built.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the screen, we just had Shirley explaining 2 days earlier how she had everything: house, apartment, car, clothes. She was sitting pretty good. Keep that in mind. But now that we're getting ready to start filling in the blank, things started going wrong before this, but this was a good starting point.
I ain't
No,
worried about
no,
it.
I'm just saying.
She not worried. Shirley says she's not worried. Sonya says she's not worried. For you men that may come across this, I don't care. Neither am I saying it don't exist. But you better have one hellified bond with a particular female. Unless you're operating under what's understood, don't have to be explained. That's one thing. But in a normal setting, you better be careful. You're the one locked up. You better choose which one has your best interest and let that one rock out. And you better live or die with it. Nesto, well, I'm afraid you know what? I'll let you make the final decision.
This is what they kept trying to say. Well, you know, Dre's team, Shirley. I'm like,
I'm Team Shirley, The Real Browns Chronicle, MZJEJ. What did I say, G? MZJEJ. Mo Girl, R. Clark, who I call Dr. Clark, succeeding 222. That Girl, Busy, and Thyself. Isis. I said Isis. I'm not blinking out that word. Come playing with me on that word if you want to. All right. My feelings hurt. We all Team Shirley. That voice that you heard, that, well, of course you know by now, that's Sonya. Who has Sonya, Sonya, Loya, Sonya. And that's fair because the girl does appear, although I don't have any proof, no more than what my eyes and ears hear and see, has about 4 different personalities. She has 35 plus 10 years of law experience. She's putting emphasis on the fact the bloggers in that particular time when this was first being dropped, the people in the chat had done came to the conclusion at that moment they all were Team Shirley.
like he's supposed to be. Why wouldn't he not be? I mean, that's his wife. He's never said anything bad about his wife. So why wouldn't his friend? This what they're saying. He's like when y'all was on the phone, I guess talking about the wife and then what you have said.
And just the fact that she's even on this subject on his very ear, she would have got a dial tone. I'd have hung that shit up. That's something that should have been established so long ago. What's a no-no and what's accepted must be discussed. Not you sitting here with my wife this, my wife that.
And that's messing up your situation or whatever. And, they were trying to say, Dre's team, Shirley. What they try, it's certain angles that groups do, right? So one
What we do. All right. Give me, this better be a good one, number one.
angle is, it'll never be you, it's always his wife. He don't love you.
Why would you even need to bring that up? Why would, oh, gentlemen, this is what you call the brain pick. I'm going to put something out there and then I'm going to wait on a response. And I'm going to cross my fingers that the response will be in my favor. We'll see. Let's see.
He don't want you. He wants his wife, and Dre don't like you. Dre likes his wife. And I be sitting there like, I don't care about any of that. So y'all.
And just remember, she don't care. She don't care for Nesto. And as you're later going to find out, because he's going to keep talking and saying this word or phrase, my character, a person's character. Character. In case you did not know, if you found yourself in a situation to where you're mixed up in court and you're married, your top character witness is going to be your spouse. If the spouse get up and go straight left, make up lies, put you up out there, and they're married to the person, or I shall say the accused, they shall surely go down unless they have some other evidence that will definitely prove their innocence. If your spouse, I didn't say ex, I didn't say estranged, I said your spouse. And then this girl said she don't care. He should have took her up on that.
Sound crazy because all I care about is him getting free. That's the focus. If he goes back to his wife, I don't give a shit. I don't care. There's no pressure. I'm not doing this with the hopes of you better be with me. Like that's not how I'm built.
All right. I want to put that on the record. I want to put that on the record now. She's saying she not sweating the fact of what they talking about, like she putting pressure on. Her main thing is she just want to make sure he gets out. And that would be okay. Except is that really how you feel? I guess in order to get to the bottom of that and the disrespect, you got this female coming out her mouth, even mentioning your wife's title. Is blatant, totally disrespectful. Sonya had nothing to lose in this. To be nice, I'm gonna just call it a pencil. A pencil is a pencil. There's always someone that has a little longer, little fatter of a pencil. That's how life goes. A cute female, if she's cute and she's fun, but while you at work, she can't even go out, pay the bills, keep the receipts lined up, keep everything properly stored. She don't know how to do that, but she cute. Yeah, all right.
All that. See, those like bounce off my back of my neck. Because I know when certain things kick off, all that shit gets thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I'm be down to it all, this is over. Yeah, but some folks told me I got to do it 80 years. Your ass is gone, because we ain't going to be able to live 80 years. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, you're trying to say that with about me?
I'm saying about anybody or anything.
No, we're not talking about anybody. We're talking about me and you and her.
Well, me and her, she make her mind up what she want to do. That's it.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's her.
No,
so if she didn't say that, if she wasn't
I don't
done.
think you heard what I said. I said the 13,
Yeah, but you keep saying she.
I said the 13.
What?
I don't want to talk about this on the phone because they'll use it.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to do all that. You're trying to make
I'm
me
fine.
all that. See, those like bounce off my back of my neck. Because I know when certain things kick off, all that shit gets thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I'm be down to it all, this is over. Yeah, but some folks told me I got to do it 80 years. Your ass is gone, because we ain't going to be able to live 80 years. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow. Now that was some deep shit there, wasn't it? If them two were in their 50s, closing in on their 60s, that goes for me too. I'm 53. You add 8 and a 6 together, you come up with a 14. Bring down to 0, that's 140 years. So, wow, that was just some deep shit there that y'all not going to live no 80 years. Wow.
Oh, you're trying to say that with about me?
I'm saying about anybody or anything.
No, we're not talking about anybody. We're talking about me and you and her.
See, right here, Nesto. Now, this is 7 months later. July the 10th. I almost can remember what I was doing on July the 10th, 1990. July the 13th was a life-changing experience. 1990. Anyways. And you and her. Me and you and her. Based off of what she just said back in January.
Well, me and her, she make her mind up what she want to do. That's it.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's her.
No,
so if she didn't say that, if she
She making a point now to talk about your wife. Your wife.
wasn't
I don't
done.
think you heard what I said. I said the 13,
Yeah, but you keep saying she.
I said the 13.
What?
I don't want to talk about this on the phone because they'll use
I
it.
know.
You have two dynamics going on here. Number one, Nesto know that these calls, and he's trying to paint an image of his character, will go totally 180 degrees quickly. Sonya knows too, but she didn't care. And how you didn't sense she didn't care, or you could have sensed she didn't care, but made your moves accordingly. You didn't. You wound up falling in love with the girl. Although there are some that are arguing, no, he didn't. No, actually, yes, no, he did. Yes, he did. I'm gonna prove it too.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to do all that. You're trying to make
I'm
me.
fine.
And she is trying to make him. That's not all.
Okay.
She said she was going to put the brakes on the money, right? After this, I'm done because I got to do this, that, and the other, right? She told you that? She told him that, right? I was thinking about this earlier today. When you sold your RV, right? Because she wanted this and she wants that. So I'm going to sell this in order to buy her that, right? Which costs way more than what she's talking about right now. This is not anything to do. This is just how I'm perceiving something. I felt, because I had a problem with, when he said that earlier, I said they got 10 years in. So whatever it costs, she just needs to pay it because they've been together and they're married. That's not boyfriend, girlfriend. So if it's $100,000, pay it. If it's $150, pay it. He ain't do the shit, pay it. That's what you do for your spouse. You know, I got it. If I ain't got it, let me go find it. Somebody I know, somebody in my circle got it, which her circle has it. You know, if she don't got it, somebody in her circle has it. You know, so he ain't listen.
Okay.
She's
I'm talking about listen. Somewhere in between that January and February the 7th, some things happened, huh? We're going to go tackle them. But as to Nesto, yeah, Sonya doing the damage. But is Nesto the man? He's supposed to be in control of the situation at all times, right? I mean, to hear him tell it, okay. I'm talking about that's his wife. This is February the 7th, 2023. And he got her discussing and telling him who should. Yeah, she said she's going to put the brakes on the money.
said she was going to put the brakes on the money, right? After this, I'm done because I got to do this, that, and the other, right? She told you that? She told him that, right? I was thinking about this earlier today. When
You've been thinking. Remember now, this is the 35 plus 10-year law experience, girl. Now, she has a master's degree in family law.
sold your RV, right? Because she wanted this and she wants that. So I'm going to sell this in order to buy her that, right? Which costs way more than what she's talking about right now. This is not anything to do. This is just how I'm perceiving something. I felt.
Get a load of now. This one of the personalities getting some readback from another personality. That's all she said.
Because I had a problem with when he said that earlier. I said they got 10 years in.
You got hold on, one god doggone second here. Maybe that'll help. Shout out to phone calls from prison. You can read it. I said they got, I believe she was talking to Lamont, and she's telling Nesto that she said they got 10 years in. So whatever it costs, she, that being Shirley now, just need to pay it. You got your side bone telling you who, what should be doing what. That's, you almost can't make, you got this.
So whatever it costs, you just need to pay it. Because
Check her out now. You got your side bone, Mr. Hubby. Shirley hadn't offed your ass yet by February the 7th. We know now she was already starting to get game tight, really, in the 2022. She knew something wasn't. You wasn't Shirley Strawberry. And you rock with Bone right here. Bone Thug with no harmony.
they've been together and they're married. That's not boyfriend, girlfriend. So if it's $100,000, pay it. If it's $150, pay it. He ain't do the shit, pay it. That's what you do for your spouse. You know, I got it. If I ain't got it, let me go find it. Somebody I know, somebody in my circle got it, which her circle has it. You know, if she don't got it, somebody in her circle has it. You know, so he ain't doing this.
I'm talking about my guy sitting there saying absolutely nothing. Why this girl running amok with her mouth, pronouncing, announcing your wife's name, title, position is blasphemy. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It is what it is. Moving right along. This didn't just get started. Remember, I'm proclaiming this started back in 2022. Get a load of this.
Extra paperwork, and you didn't have a conversation, so it's not. It's just a maybe.
Well, let me explain something. Two things short. Okay. Folks will be 69 next year. That's 6 more months.
Right.
Okay. So now folks ain't got time to be sitting here playing around. They got a good, nifty 13 years, maybe 14. I don't know. I can't call Lincoln.
Yeah, but if that's the type of person that don't want to be by herself and can't be by herself, and she don't thug it out.
Okay, but guess what?
She don't thug it out because ain't nobody really jumping to be with nobody that old. It's hard. It's really hard to date at 70.
Okay, but sometimes it's good to be by yourself and deal with stress. Some people ain't good with stress, you know.
You think it's stressful? I mean, it is, but you think it's stressful? Okay, well. You didn't get the extra paperwork, and you didn't have a conversation, so it's not. It's just a maybe.
Well, let me explain something. Two things short.
One thing for certain, two things for sure. I don't know where he got that from. Let me back that up just to get 1 second.
2 things short. Okay. Folks will be
We'll just leave that alone.
60.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, as we move along through this, anytime you hear him say folk, Dion, his folk, my folk, Dre, your folks, Sonya don't really play that yo folks. She gonna say the name or the position. She ain't playing that. I mean, she might be the coach. We'll make a note. We'll remind ourselves of who and how she became or received the title coach. But back to this. She got this shit from you, Nesto. You opened up the door, which you shouldn't have never did. You don't never, ever, ever, ever confide, pillow talk, soft talk, after getting some talk, pillow talk with your side chick. Sonya's going to learn a valuable lesson in this too when we get to it. Let me move on.
9 next year. Just 6 more months.
Right.
6 more months now. That sister was fixing to be 70. So that would put her birthday, Shirley Strawberry birthday, somewhere around what? Late May, June? So in 2023, Shirley Strawberry turned 70. Wow. That is, and looking good with it. I say, looking good with it. Looking good with it.
Right.
Okay. So now folks ain't got time to be sitting around playing around. They got a good, nifty 13 years, maybe 14. I don't know.
Now that's a hell of fight. Now you know this fool crazy. This man damn near playing God. A human being putting a number, no medical anything sitting in front of him. No doctor, nothing. Just him sitting there guesstimating with his side chick on about how many years his wife, your enough wife, look at that. That's November the 23rd, 2022. Get out of here. This full-fledged marriage. This is just 4 months. He went to jail on July the 7th. This is about 4 months and about 16 days, give or take. And listen at this carrying on. Talking about his wife now to a side chick.
I don't know. I can't call Lane on.
Yeah, but that's the type of person that don't want to be by herself and can't be by herself, and she don't thug it out.
Okay, but guess what?
She don't thug it out because ain't nobody really jumping to be with nobody that old. It's hard. It's really hard to date at 70.
Okay, but something.
Like, how you know? Like, people really need to like check what they be saying. Ma'am, how would you know? You've never been 70 before. I can see if we live life, saw it, seen it, go back, be rebirthed physically again from mama, from Papa's seed, for which you was alive. Mama eggs lay dormant. The seed is alive, waiting to collide, do something violent. This is science talk. And it is what it is. Check it out with any doctor. You up on this phone guesstimating about how old your wife gone, many years she got left. You got Sonya talking about who would want to be with who at 70, as if she's been 70 before. That is laughable to me. Laughable. I'm talking about disrespect. You know what? I can't even. Let me just.
Time is good to be by yourself and deal with stress. Some people ain't good with stress, you know.
You think it's stressful? I mean, it is, but you think it's stressful?
Cause she starting that feeling check. Y'all gonna learn the feeling check. I'm gonna teach you that feeling check. And of course, you know my boy doing what he do. That dang on dumbass laugh. Let us move on. Now, peep game. Follow this now. Put Sonya in your left hand. Let's swing back to Shirley. Listen.
Hey, can you hear me good now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, hon. How are you?
I'm all right. You get some rest?
You've been using the phone, I see.
Well, they ain't got no chair, so the guys, you know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay, honey.
Well, we have chairs that we can sit down in. So what
Mm.
happens is, if they ain't got no chairs, they won't sit down and try to sit on the phone all night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they get comfortable, you know, and then they be
But what about you? I'm talking about your bill. It's gone from $50 to $30-something in a couple of days.
$30. What you mean?
Yeah, she said 30. I had to put another $50 on it the other day, and
Oh,
now it's at 30-something. That's all I was saying. You've been talking on the phone. That's all.
no, I ain't been talking to nobody. I don't care
Well,
when you put.
hello.
Hey, can you hear me good now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, hon. How are you?
I'm all right. You get some rest?
You've been using the phone, I see.
Shirley dove dead end. She didn't answer that punk ass question. She ain't answer that shit. That's Sister Shirley. She dove right in. But a brother made brothers look bad. Boy, goodness gracious almighty. Go ahead.
Well, they ain't got no chairs, so the guys, you know how it go.
Like we playing musical chairs. Boy, that should have been about 50 years ago for you, boy. Playing musical chairs with the prison phone, the jail phone. Shout out the phone call from prison too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay, honey.
None of us do. Hey, Shirley. None of us did. None of us don't. I don't even think he followed that, but let him go a little further.
We can sit down in. So what
Mm.
happens is, if they ain't got no chairs, they won't sit down and try to sit on the phone all night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they get comfortable, you know. And
Now, right now, to the brother, he feel like She done bought the story. She done bought it. But he talking to Sister Shirley, though. She definitely on a different level.
But what about you? I'm talking about your bill. It's gone from $50 to $30-something in a couple of days.
Now he got to think. He's trying to think. Oh, now, listen, I can home in on this part right here. I don't understand how he did not realize that his wife was on his ass. She was on your ass, boy. We talking about Shirley Strawberry. We talking about somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. We're not talking about a nobody. A no name. We're talking about Shirley now. Strawberry.
$30. What you mean?
Yeah. Now you're gonna return her with a question again.
Yeah, she said 30. I had to put another $50 on it the other day, and now it's at 30-something. That's all I was saying. We've been talking on the phone. That's all.
No, I ain't been talking to nobody.
Dang, bro. And you say you're a businessman. You deal in contracts, communication, networking. As well as being or having or possessing a business mind. You could have told partial truth. You could have said, yeah, I've been on the phone. I'm trying to get to the bottom of who out here trying to, hey baby, at all means necessary. Don't mind me. She been with him for some years. She know he a street, or at least portray. I guess to a female. I mean, my wife told me maybe. I mean, I've been with my wife 25 years. I can. Okay, I can maybe buy into, but just the blatantly just. I ain't been using the phone. I ain't been using the phone. That's some old slow ass Negroes type behavior, some shit.
Well, hello.
I'm talking about. Don't even hello him. Don't even hello him. Because I'm telling you, that's February. That was February the 16th. Let me put it back on the record again. That's February the 16th. That's like a week later and a few days from the February the 7th call. The boy wilding up in the top of 2023.
You can't make that choice for me. You can sit there and say that you're not going to talk to me about him anymore. That's fine. You're not going to talk to me, period, now. That's how I feel.
After the date. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he told me. Yeah.
Oh,
I can no
yeah.
I can no longer talk about me. He said, that's what? Oh, well, it might be some things coming up. Okay, yeah.
What things?
That's what I'm saying, right? But again, I think a lot of the conversation that he's giving me is bullshit. Because it still didn't make sense that he said that it would be. I mean, have you? No. So
Wow.
have you any dealings? I said no. Me and him don't do anything
Wow.
illegal. Period. At all. We don't talk about it. We reminisce on illegal shit from 25 years ago. That's nothing wrong with that. You can't make that choice for me. You can sit there and say that you're not going to talk to me about him anymore. That's fine. You're not going to talk to me, period, now.
Gotta see how Shirley felt then, huh?
That's how I feel.
After the date. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he told me. Yeah, I
Oh,
can no
yeah.
longer. I can no longer talk about things. He said, that's what? Oh, well, it might be some things coming up.
I wonder when did that lawyer tell Sonya that? How long ago? Because she just now telling Nesto. I wonder did he pick up on that?
Okay, yeah.
What thing?
That's what I'm saying, right? But again, I think a lot of the conversation that he's giving me is bullshit.
Nesto, you should have had ears up like Rottweiler then.
Because it still didn't make sense that he said that it would be. I mean, have you? No.
She not completing no sentences. She just talking. But she's saying a lot though. She's saying a lot.
No. So
Wow.
have you any dealings? I said no. Me and him don't do anything
Wow.
illegal. Period. At all. We don't talk about it. We reminisce on illegal shit from 25 years ago. That's nothing wrong with
Last but not least, to bring this to a close for now, as we get ready to reset up for the next one. This is what my man was left with. Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, this is devastating.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes.
Very, 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 very.
Because them folks say, man, I'm out, man. You on your own, man. That's how motherfucker do when they goddamn go to talking now and they get in your ear. Other people get in your ear. Man, this shit too much, man. How you need to just move on.
Well, he told me he finessed it, so she good. He finessed it. He said he finessed it. But I was like, okay, did you talk to Shirley yet? And he was like, no, not yet. I was like, okay, well, this is going to hit her a little differently because she ain't built the same. And he was like, I already know. I was like, so you're going to have to keep her super, you can do here, super calm. He was like, no, I already know. And I was like, okay. So he called me back and he said he talked to her and
Shit, this is devastating.
yeah.
You know, sometimes.
Very, very, very.
Sound like the Bible. Verily, 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 I say unto you. She agreeing. It's very, very, very. Girl, here.
Very.
Because them folks say, man, I'm out, man. You on your own, man.
Them folks is going to say that. Them folks was already hot on your ass up early January, as we put on the record already.
That's how motherfucker do when they goddamn go to talking now and they get in your ear. Other people get in your ear. Man, this shit too much, man. How you need to just move on.
You know what? You make a good point there. Because that goddamn Sonya got all up in your ear. So you just regurgitating what you trying to assume about Shirley that you're actually doing yourself through this. This is what you giving all that up for. That's your advisor right there. That's your advisor.
Well, he told me he finessed it, so she good. He finessed it. He said,
I would have asked finesse what? And what gives you the audacity to be able to stand 10 toes down on it straight?
he finessed it. But I was like, okay, did you talk to Shirley yet? And he was like,
And then there she go. There she go. There she go, talking directly to you, calling your wife's name out her mouth. You sap sucker of a dude. You a sap sucker. Sap sucker. Monkey chump. Can't not refuse to be taken seriously. Soft sell.
No, not yet. I was like, okay, well, this is going to hit her a little differently.
Says Sonya now. Says Sonya.
Because she ain't built the same.
She built better. You checked out them phone calls. You didn't take no notes. You didn't see the difference in between how Shirley sound on the phone talking to him versus you. But you had another agenda, didn't you? You was on some other shit. As we call on the Farilla reel. You needed and wanted, for some odd, weird ass reason, you wanted a door into his life, into Nesto's life. Some of the things you were requesting, I would love to ask him what made him feel by giving you all these inner details and information on himself, his wife, the marriage, the family, to you. That will forever be a mystery to me. And then for you to say who not built like what, who ain't cut like this, cut like that, built for this, built for that. Shirley, all right.
And he was like, I already know. I was like, so you're going to have to keep her. So, you can do here.
So focused. Man, this girl playing up around some grown ass men talking like she talking to one of them damn babies or something. One of them kids. One of them children. Man, go on ahead with that, girl. Ain't nobody buying that.
Super calm. He was like, you know what, I already.
He can't keep her super calm, and he want the money. You want the money. I almost would be ready to say you, Sonya, and the lawyer both were playing with that woman money. Nesto, well, his ass just sitting there. He was there then. His ass is still there now. So we see how that played out. Ain't none of that shit benefit him. Little shot short under $100,000. Fooling around with this boy, and this boy still ain't never get no bond. And don't have the original lawyer he started out with. He was jumping from lawyer to lawyer like a frog jumped from lily pad to lily pad.
You know. And I was like, okay. So he called me back and he said he talked to her and
Shit, this is devastating. You know, sometimes
I very.
And there we go. That very, very. All for this now. This who running the show. That's though you should have been dang on shame of yourself. And then the way that girl pried into your life, the situation, as y'all like to call it, she done had in between her and the lawyer, and their late night phone calls on the phone, 4:00 in the morning. He trying to talk about them too. Sonya right regular trying to talk about you. That shit just wasn't adding up, wasn't it? Nah, it couldn't have. Tell you what, I'm gonna let y'all marinate on this for a minute. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get queued up and get ready to venture off into the next round of this god doggone court case. I feel like we must get to the bottom of it. I mean, unless somebody else could think of something else that would be more important, we need to get to the bottom of this. Listen, if you hung around to the end, that's a good thing.
Beat money.
I got more coming. Sonya I have charged her with having a wing woo woo with that lawyer. She was trying to gather evidence for who I just do not know. It surely can't be on behalf of Nesto. Not with no 35 plus 10-year law experience. She in her 50s. She done been in trouble before. She believe in that TV version of the boo game and being there for my boo and I'ma hold him down while he locked down. Hold yourself down, bruh.
Beat money.
My name was Kazon. I'm in charge of the K Factor. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, please tap it on the way out. Share, subscribe if you're not. We're trying to speed things up. We want to see, can we bring this to a nutshell in between now and New Year's Eve? I might operate on 1 or 2 days out of next week, which is Christmas week. I'm going to be tied up with some other things, but I still have y'all at mind. Follow this. Follow me. My approach to this is a little different. I see and hear some other things going on. Shout out the phone calls from prison. And I take nothing away from no blogger whatsoever that covered this. We all can analyze this from our different positions of life and experiences we've had in life.
Beat money.
You let that girl call your wife's name, title, one too many times for me, buddy. Partner, homie, don't know you, wouldn't have knew you. For the way that you allowing this woman to stand there and participate in your marriage, and you actually taking advice from her, making moves off of what she's saying. She gonna hurt them feelings before it's all over with, though. I'm gonna prove it right here at the K Factor Court, where the justices make the final decision. We're sitting at 53 degrees here on the Gulf Coast, here in Pensacola, Florida, on a nice clear night. Good old Friday night. Y'all pull back up. Pull back up for the next round of this. We're going to use Shirley's testimony as needed, but we're going to dive deeper into this saga, this dramatic saga in between Andy and Amos. One of them fetching, the other one catching. And that stupid ass laugh. Nesto's fourth Christmas, still waiting on a bond. Even after having a 35 plus 10-year law experience side chick as a partner, non-crime. Any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kzon@gmail.com. It's posted on the screen. Cup of coffee and a bagel, $ Kzon Senior. $ Kzon, Kaazon, capital S, capital R, little r, Kzon Senior.
Beat money.
You have been enjoying the sights and sound sample of Moments in Love by Art of Noise. Going to be getting ready to start on a second channel starting to go into 2026. I must unload my dump truck. I got a dump truck full of knowledge, understanding, wisdom, history, genealogy, and the misunderstanding of how religion played a part into Americans who just so happen to be the descendants who fell under that system of slavery. Coming up on the next channel real soon, 2026. Until then, y'all hold it down. We will touch bases real soon.